I'm glad that's on video.
So let's see what
Project 2G looks like.
yeah. Arin's back.
It's a good start.
Wow. Ugh. All right. Shoot up the wheel. Space on this side.
Okay, on the front.
Let's see, hit the.
Aside from the fridge up, it's in.
Oh. Where's my phone? Yeah. Want to pop the hood?
Yeah.
What a true DSM car looks like.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Well, it looks promising. Lots of room for new goodies.
Let's take a look around on the inside. Not bad. Yeah, halo headlights. Oh yeah. Carbon fiber hood. It's kind of hard to see because it's dark. Some Evo 10.
Shit.
Evo 10 Brembos. These are not staying. These are gone. These are gone.
No gold rims for me, man.
No, guy wants them back. Some Evo 10 Recaro seats.
And it's got special race edition roof.
Pretty tall, yeah. Nice. Race spec. Excited? Not
Yeah,
excited?
man. I'm dying to try it out, start it out, and see what troubles we get to work through with this one.
Alright. There you go, guys. We're gonna build this, bring it to life, and hopefully she won't be a typical DSM and not work every time.
Hey, man, if we get 50% uptime, we're winning.
Done. Alright, okay. We're finally starting to work on this fast car. So we're going to be doing the timing belt,
Tensioner swap.
tensioner swap. We're going to adjust the timing cover to fit the mount.
We swap out this one for the one that's in there right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get going. Oh, just so you guys know, we're doing a 6-bolt swap on a 2G.
Okay, perfect. Down there, and then that one I moved with my finger.
And down there. So timing's all good. Now it's all
No, just rip off this. We got our handy dandy special tool, Mitsubishi special tool in there. Dave's knocking stuff over, and then we gotta take off. Oh, we can leave the tension here, but we can take it off for now. I'm gonna swap this over to the other arm. It's got the eccentric lobe on it.
good. The timing belt paint is on it.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's been sitting there for so long. It's stained into it. That's really bad. That's not paint from anything other than the timing belt. This engine's never been painted. That's pretty bad. All right. So that's the pivot arm, which we have to swap. I think I have to take that off first, right?
Yeah.
Don't ask me. I'm not a mechanic. Wait.
Huh?
I never thought I'd be using electric tools, but here we are.
It's cheaper than buying compressor.
Yep. No more airline, no more. There's one more up here. Well, in true DSM fashion, the stud came out instead of the nut, but that's okay. See if we have to make any further modifications. So this one here doesn't exist over here, and we need room because that's right where the water pump goes, right here. Cut that off and we'll be good to go. So this is the old one. the new one. As you can see, we've made a pretty crude template. Moved it over. And there we go.
Start cutting.
Woo-hoo! Could be better. I ran out of grinder blade. Snap!
Torque the spec.
Click. Click, click. Ironic.
This is our engine stand.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, she fits. See what that looks on here. I think that angle translates to, I think that's how it's supposed to sit, a little bit off kilter.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We'll see when we get it in the car. So, not all of them, but I'm pretty sure most of these timing belts have a direction indicator on there. I'd be lying if I told you I knew why it was on there, to be honest. But, yeah. Timing marks in the center. Timing mark for the crankshaft. And the timing mark for the oil pump. Just the arrow. Looks a little off by that camera angle, but she's on. I promise.
It's the arrow, not the notch.
Yeah. The notch is a broken piece. 25-year-old car. That's that.
That's that.
Tastefully modified. Perfect fit.
So this bracket here is off a 7-bolt. Other than that, everything seems to line up pretty good.
So right here, if you look, our teeth of our timing belt are actually contacting our tensioner arm. So we might have to swap the tensioner arm, but we'll see.
Tensioner arm?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd read somewhere that some of these engines required a different arm. I don't know. Maybe I've just got the eccentric in the wrong spot.
Or
Just maybe why I had it up here before.
so, the fix here, rotate the tensioner, the pulley,
tool.
the wrench, or the tool for it, and that will give you the gap here for the timing belt to clear. Easy fix.
Only problem is when you take the belt off and you fix the pulley, it's a good idea to make sure that the belt is still pointing the right direction, because ours isn't.
Ta-da, ta-da. Even though I told you to watch your direction.
But now we have such good practice, it's going to be even easier to do the second time, right? There goes the swear counter. Okay. You know what we're going to do though? We're going to try to... You know, there's no way to...
I'm mechanic, I fix.
There's no way to do that without losing the time. I know.
Huh?
As soon as I let this go, it's just going to... The cams are going to go...
Yeah. Don't be like us, kids.
Yeah.
If you don't have the special tool, if you can see, you can use just needle nose pliers with a 90 degree on there.
It's not fun though. It's not fun.
It works, but
It's not fun. Let's
arrows, this way, clockwise.
And it's not even like 3 in the morning like it usually is when we make these kind of mistakes. I don't feel so bad then. This one's just embarrassing. And now we're gonna, for fun, we're gonna go find those arrows. Look,
There we go.
arrows facing correct. We even got the Gretty logo at the top. We gotta show that.
Product placement.
Woo!
Product placement.
Absolutely no sponsorship whatsoever. But if you want to give us some, we won't say no. Hit up my DMs, bro. At any time. All right. So now we're gonna spin it over and then pretend to freak out when it doesn't line up on the first revolution. The best part is I was gonna stick right in there.
No, double it.
No?
You gotta rotate it.
Rotate it first?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you take your pin out.
Line up perfect.
So do all your rotations. Make sure your timing marks are back in the spots. They all line up. What, 6 rotations you have to do?
6 rotations and she's good. Now you gotta pull the grenade out, which you're gonna need pliers for because that screwdriver's a little big in there.
So once you got it all lined up, and then you pull out the tensioner.
And if you do that correctly, when you pull that out, you're not gonna see a big jump. It really shouldn't move much at all. In fact, I can actually, stick that back in there if I hadn't bent it. There. The timing cover has a hole perfectly cut out for the old mount. I don't know if you can see that there really well. But that shape, she no fit on our new mounts, as you can see. And we're basically going to trim that out, so we got a bracket in here. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to work. It's either that or spend another $300 or try to find used ones in the 3-piece timing cover.
Yeah. 3-piece. But 3 pieces will match up.
No.
100%.
It doesn't fit perfectly, and there's some people modify the rear timing. It's not worth it. So this is brand new. Bought it for my last engine, and then blew the last engine up. So we're going to use it anyways. And hopefully this one doesn't have that sweet signature squeal on startup where the timing belt rubs against the cover.
Yeah.
I missed that. That was amazing. And, yeah. Cool. No, but I feel good about that
Any
because
information that we find, I'll post it at the bottom there so you guys can do this yourself.
all this 1G engine and a 2G swap, we got most of our info from Magnus Motorsports website. Yeah, really good write-up on there.
Yeah, if you go under their webpage, under tech blogs, there'll be a 1G and a 2G.
I think
Or
it's
if you,
second one on the page, I think.
second one, or if you just search on Google, I actually have a post of when I did it back in 2011, and if you do a read up there, people post information. So, yeah, it's good info.
So just a crude, really rough cut. It looks good. And we'll see if it fits, and then if she fits, yeah. See, that's what always confuses me. How?
See?
There we go.
The double nutter.
Sometimes you just gotta bust a nut.
Look, just put 2 nuts together, you tighten the top one.
And then, magic. This is where I slam my hands into the cam gears as you're getting closer with the video, right?
Yeah. You getting nervous? Camera shot?
That's a little bit better. That's as good as it's gonna get today. I'm not really worried beyond that. As long as it's functional, then we can start taking the car back apart and spending time on stuff like that. Now, we'll bolt that up, nice and clear. Bolt the timing cover on, and then all we have to do is everything else. If it'll fit nice and pretty, a nice clear, I don't know if you can see the HKS logo on there.
There you go, you can see it.
That's what it'll look like when it's done.
So that means we gotta clean those timing gears.
If everything stays running for a whole year, I'll put some nice, you can hold me to this, I'll put some nice shiny cam gears on there. But let's get this thing running.
Okay,
first.
so what we're doing is, instead of spending all this money to make it perfect, we want to make sure the car runs, and then we'll go back to it and fix it, because these cars are really simple to take apart.
We've both been down the road of building the whole car, putting all this fancy in it, and it doesn't work. So we're gonna make it work, and then we're gonna go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already did this one. 6. That's why we do that.
Cool.
What's that?
There are 2 bolts holding this whole tranny. So, yeah, we got the tranny bolts in this.
Oh,
What? What?
we're under that side.
Starter holes? don't line up?
Starter holes do not line up. Not only do the holes not line up, the actual plate doesn't line up. That's gonna be a problem. So that means this starter plate's not correct.
Ta-da, ta-da.